What's up, YouTube? It's Brent. I was just at the pool, rocking my old school Allen Iverson jersey. Let you take a look at that. Oh, it's glory. And I was just watching Diamond's video, and I don't normally do response videos because it's so time-consuming, and I never have time to gather my thoughts. But I thought I'd have a little time today, and I would do a response video. She was talking about the fight between Chris Brown and Drake. I hadn't heard of this. The last I heard is that I don't pay attention to all this stuff. I'm not big on being in people's business in the first place, regardless of who you are, especially if you're a celebrity. But I heard from a friend of mine that, or I guess it was on a magazine, and my friend commented about it rather recently, that Rihanna and Drake are seeing each other or whatever. So I don't know if the fight was about Rihanna. According to the video, she doesn't know if the fight was about Rihanna. Nobody really knows, but there was a fight. And I guess Chris Brown got his chin right in that area, busted open with a beer bottle. You should watch the video, if you haven't, by the way. So the link will be down there for Diamond's video on it. But Diamond had some questions that I wanted to answer. She asked how we felt. She was talking about back in the day, celebrities were kind of, things weren't publicized. Now with the internet and stuff, you know everybody's business. You know they're human. You know they have their issues. You know that they're not these gods and goddesses, you know. And she was wondering how we felt that factor. Did that matter? What were our opinions? Did we not want to know their business? Would we rather go back to a day, you know, where they were looked at as, you know, not above human, I guess. I think it's good. I think it's good that this stuff is out there. I think it's good that these people who look up to these people can know, hey, they're human. At the same time, I don't think behavior like cracking someone's face open with a bottle and fighting publicly, I don't think this should be joked about. I think this should be treated as not okay, because it's not okay. And you don't want the impression of teenagers who are going to form an impression on this stuff, thinking it's okay to fight like that. I mean, look, I'm a dude. I like to box as a sport. I love boxing as a sport. I trained to box as a sport. If I was bigger, if I could have made a career out of it, I just think it's really brutal on the body, and it's not worth it to me because I'm not going to make a career out of it. But if I was trying to make a career out of it, that's what I would be doing. But I wouldn't fight. I would do, even if someone put their hands on me, I would do whatever I had to do to protect myself. If someone put their hands on my loved one, whatever I do to protect my loved one, but I wouldn't try to hurt them. And I don't think that things are ever solved by fighting, and I definitely don't think that this is something that is okay and it should be publicized as it's okay. I feel humans in general, we're getting on this course of, oh, it's human nature. Fuck it, we can just do whatever. Just because it's human nature doesn't mean you can't control that behavior, doesn't mean you can't change that behavior, and doesn't make it okay. In my eyes, period. That's not an excuse, you know, because granted, you don't have control over your first thought, but you do after that. And people need to start behaving like civilized human beings, I think, myself included. I have a lot of work on myself to do. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But it's recognizing that and working on it. I definitely don't think promotion is good. But I kind of just ran off the topic. So back on it, I think it is good. As long as it's not, you know, okay. As long as people recognize that this is not normal behavior, this should not be going on. But absolutely, if you're going to look up to someone, understand that they are human too. And we all have our flaws. We're a lot more alike than we realize. And you know, celebrity or not, everybody has their issues. I personally don't really pay attention to it, so it doesn't really affect my life. If someone talks about it, okay, they talk about it. Doesn't mean I have to listen. You know how that all goes, though. All right, peace.